When we're practicing our mindfulness, we're looking to train our attention to be able to focus more effectively, whether that's focusing on sounds, sensations in the body, on our breath. And that increased awareness, that increased capacity to focus is helpful in all sorts of ways. It gives us greater capacity for effective decision making, allows us to improve the quality of our work if that's important to us. It can improve our physical health, reducing the risk of heart disease, improving our sleep, even helping us lose weight if we're focusing on being fully aware of what it is we're eating. But mindfulness is more than just about developing our capacity to focus and have focused awareness. That on its own could allow us to be somewhat selfish. It's all about me. It's all about improving me and my capacity to do this or to do that. It's another very vital key element of mindfulness practice, the equal partner of this focused attention. What I'm referring to is often given the title of the practice that we're going to have a little go at. It's called metta, loving kindness, compassion. Because it's not about me as an individual. It's about me and my connection with others, my connection with the rest of the world. And when we practice metta, this sense of loving kindness. Now, for some people that can sound a bit woolly and a bit fluffy and a bit too much. And that's fine, I can understand that. What we're really talking about, in essence, is having a genuine desire for your own well-being, your own happiness, and the well-being and the happiness of others. Now, generating that sense of feeling can sometimes be difficult, particularly when we're talking about feeling a sense of connection and compassion with ourselves. It can be quite hard to do. People can find that quite tough. But if we can't be compassionate with ourselves, then how can we really, genuinely, and in a sustained way, practice compassion for others? So the practice will begin with us making connection in a way and with somebody with whom we have a genuine and smooth and relatively easy caring and loving relationship. But first, allow yourself to get settled and to get comfortable. So you're relaxed and yet alert, falling awake rather than falling asleep. And maybe just allow yourself to take a few longer and slower and deeper breaths. And if you choose and you haven't already done so, you can allow your eyes to close. And I'd invite you now to bring to mind somebody with whom you have a caring, loving relationship, but one that's relatively straightforward and uncomplicated. And for some people, it's easier to think of a pet, perhaps a favourite dog or cat. Or if you're not a pet person, perhaps it's someone to you who is a mentor, someone you, again, really care about and you know who cares about you. And you could choose to imagine this person being present somehow close to you. And it may be that you can see them very clearly, or that you just have some sense of their presence. Whatever works for you is absolutely perfect. And sensing them close to you. Just be aware of the sensations of warmth, love and care that flow from you to this other being. Nothing to do or to create anything. Just be aware of that sense of connection. And this practice centers around the repeating of certain phrases. The phrases are our anchor during a metta practice. And in time, you might find your own phrases to replace the ones I'm going to share with you now. But for the moment, sensing the presence of this other being with whom you have a close connection. And just repeat to yourself the following words. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with peace. And repeat the phrases, and if possible, with a sense of feeling. So may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with peace. Now, just allowing that genuine wish for the health and well-being and peace of this other person, this other creature, begin to flow back into yourself. And just noticing what your response is to that. And repeating the words. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live with peace. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live with peace. And continuing to repeat the words over and over. Perhaps leaving little or no gap between the phrases. Then if there's a sense of feeling in the words, then that's great. If not, that too's fine. So repeating the words again and again, that's the core of the practice. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live with peace. And now bringing to mind a good friend or someone you know, you care about. And again, as you think of them and sense their presence, repeat the phrases. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with peace. And now perhaps bring to mind someone that you know you see around but you have no particular connection to. It could be somebody who serves you in the local shop, somebody who works in the same place as you but who you have no particular connection with, you don't work with. You see them around. And again, repeating the phrases over and over. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with peace. And continue to repeat the phrases. And now perhaps bringing to mind someone with whom you have a slightly difficult relationship. Not someone with whom you have a really, really difficult relationship, but just someone maybe there's a slight niggle, a slight difficulty, a disagreement of opinion or how things should be done. And repeat the phrases. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you live with peace. And notice your response. Whatever your response is, it's fine. As best you can, continue to repeat the phrases. And if it becomes too difficult, too painful, then just step back. That's absolutely fine. Just step back and revert to the person that you know and you care about, a friend or your pet. And continue to repeat the phrases. The process is about getting close to our pain, acknowledging it, becoming familiar with it, becoming intimate with it, and noticing how, as we get closer, as we sit with it, things shift, things move, things change. Things that were solid begin to dissolve. And now bringing all of these people together. So the person you're really close and comfortable with, or the pet, your friend, the person who is essentially a stranger, the person with whom you have a difficult relationship. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we live with peace. May we be safe. May we be healthy. May we be happy. May we live with peace. And if you choose to, you can now allow your attention to expand, to take in your friends, family, neighbours, people who live in the same environment as you, people who work in the same environment as you, people across your county, the country, people across the world, men, women, old, young, black, white, healthy, ill. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all be happy. May we live with peace. May we all be safe. May we all be healthy. May we all be happy. May we live with peace. Just continue to repeat the phrases. Now perhaps just bringing your focus back to the breath. Just aware once again of the rising of your shoulders on the in-breath, falling on the shoulders on the out-breath, expanding and contracting of your belly as you breathe. And you might choose just to wiggle your toes. Move your fingers. Take some deep breaths. Just allow your eyes to open when you're ready now. Just refreshed and ready to head back into whatever your day holds in store for you.